Alrighty, folks, welcome in to another production of W7 Productions. We find ourselves back in West De Pere, back-to-back weeks, and it's another big matchup here at West De Pere as they host the Hawks from Xavier. The Hawks come in 6-2 overall and 2-0 in Bay Conference play. Meanwhile, West De Pere, they find themselves in a little bit of uncharted territory this year. 4-3 overall. And the big thing, 1-2 in the Bay. It had been about 48 games in a row they won in the Bay up until recently, the past 2 games, dropping a couple setbacks to Seymour and Menasha. They also had a setback to Bayport earlier this year. As for the Hawks, nice wins over Menasha, FVL, which we saw last night, and a solid Bondwell team. Their losses have come against New Berlin West and Brookfield East way back on Thanksgiving weekend. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with a little bit more pregame. We might put the microphone over at the Pep Band. They're rocking out pretty good here this evening on a Friday night here in West De Pere. Good to see them out here supporting the girls. I'm going to get our main rig squared away with our camera person. It is Hannah Chandler is going to be our main camera person tonight. So I'm going to get her squared away up at half court, and I'll be back. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda. Alrighty, we got some things set up. We are back here. West De Pere plays host to the Hawks of Xavier tonight. Once again, Xavier comes in 6-2 overall, 2-0 in Bay Conference action. West De Pere, meanwhile, 4-3, and a little bit of uncharted territory for them at just 1-2 in the Bay. We've got about 5:40 left to go before national anthem and starting lineups. Pep Band is rocking out, so I'm going to kind of let them take over. We're going to send it to our sponsor, Jolly Good Soda, for a quick break, and then we'll let the Pep Band take over the rest of the way before national anthem and starting lineups. You are watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Principal Dr. Russ Gerke, and Activities Director Mr. Scott Eggert, welcome to West De Pere High School and tonight's game between the visiting Xavier Hawks and your West De Pere Phantoms. And now will you please rise for the playing of our national anthem being played tonight by the West De Pere High School Band under the direction of Mr. Dan Delaney. Thank you. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First, for the Hawks. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 3, Alexis Fields. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 5, Brooke Feldkamp. At center, a 6-foot sophomore, number 10, Hallie Van Dyke. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 30, Carson Stepa. And at forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 33, Olivia Newman. Head coach, BJ Buss, assisted by Simon.
Definitely need an ambulance.
We don't want that, but
Oh, heck no.
healthy, big, strong, he looks great. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineup for your West De Pere Phantoms! At guard, a 5'3" freshman, number 2, Ruth Walden! At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 3, Katie Walker! And forward, a 5'6" freshman, number 24, Ella Francois! And forward, a 5'8" junior, number 32, Tori Korshinsky! And net forward, a 5'8" senior, number 33, Amani Ninham! Head coach Chris Everett. Good luck tonight, ladies! Air hugs, air hugs. I know. Looks like a starting lineup for boys. The height. Right.
Alrighty, back in time, just in time for tip. We are underway here at West De Pere. Xavier controls the tip and turned over early on the opening possession. Three ball on the way. Got it. Imani Nidham. Hawks quickly the other way and going to draw the foul. Now, I got to say, I mean, I was walking out of the gym last time, and Imani is like, hey, I want that Jolly Good soda next time. She was talking about it, and off to a good start so far for Imani. But the foul goes on Imani on the other end. Her first, team first. At the free throw line is number 5, Brooke Feldkamp. She misses the first. Get up the scoreboard there. 3. We're no longer in the pregame, folks. We are in the first half. There we go. So, and get that up there. And nice cut, nice find there. A little bit too strong, though. Was Waku. And tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay here. And Hawks go inside. Too strong is Newman. She tips it out. And it's going to end up in the hands of the Phantoms. A couple in-out dribbles. Nicely passed ahead there by Walder. Kick out, corner 3 on the way, right in front of us. No good. Weak side rebound by Walder. And they swing it back to the top. Waku gets it organized. Uses the ball screen. And dribbles into traffic, has it taken away. Yeah, that's going to be an automatic. 2 hands on the back. And a opening quick foul here for Walder. So her first, team second. Get that one taken away. Leave our sponsor, Jolly Good Soda, up there. If you're watching along at home on your smart device, whatever it might be, let us know where you're watching from. Leave it in the comments. We can see those. Try to check those as much as I can tonight. Foul goes on Katie Waka, her first, team third. So 3 fouls early here for West Pier, none for the Hawks. We got any shout-outs? Shout out any players out there, managers, coaches. Let us know who you're supporting while you're at home. Unable to be here tonight in West Pier for the Big Bay Conference Showdown. Kick out 3. Nidham got it. 2 early threes for Nidham. 6-0 Nidham. Sorry, 6-2 Nidham. Nice crossover, and they find Newman coming down the lane, but that's blocked. Up and in, easy layup for Waku. They go back inside the Newman. Nice 2 dribbles up and in. So pressure from the Hawks after the made basket. Handled nicely by the Phantoms. And they're going to get a travel. Yeah, Karczynski. He drove that right baseline, hit the jump stop, then fell through it. And substitutions in here for the Hawks is going to have Delaney Feldkamp along with Katie Simon. I'm sorry, that's number 14, Molly Martin. Kick out 3, no good. Fight for the rebound, goes to the ground, and now a jump ball is going to be called. Hawks had the tip, so possession should go here to the Phantoms. And that dead ball is going to allow our player of the game from last game, Madison Berggren, to check in. A couple clutch free throws to win the game over New London. Phantoms kind of go over the top of that first level of the defense. Kick out, 3. No good. Nice weak side board by Stempa. Stempa pushes, back tap, saved in, nicely done by Walder. Ninham, got it! I think she knew she was going to have a big night once we announced that we were coming to do this game. She wanted that jolly good player of the game, the T-shirt and the soda. 3 for 3 so far behind the arc. Phantoms out, running, pushing. Left hand, got it. Ella Francois. 13-4 Phantoms in the early going. 14-15 left to play. Another turnover. Wacko. And that's going to get an early timeout from Coach Buss and his Hawks. We will take it with them. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. You are watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
So back here in West De Pere, it's the Phantoms out to a quick 15-4 lead over the Hawks. The Hawks come in 6-2, 2-0 overall in Bay play. Nice job there here with a little pass fake. Delaney Feldkamp, her first 2 of the night. A little left-handed, no good by Wacko. Phantoms get a reload and reset. They try to go in the Bergeron, and they're going to get a foul from behind. It's going to go on number 11, Delaney Feldkamp. So her first, team first of the half. So Katie Simon will check in now for the Hawks. And that one thrown away by the just into the game. Simon on the steal. She throws that right back to the Phantoms. No, Faith Walder, freshman, runs the point here for the Phantoms. Kick out, Ninham passes up. No heat check 3 for her. They get the dribble drive going. Right hand runner, around the rim and down. Francois now with 4. And they're going to get a foul. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be number 2 on Katie Wacko. So her second, team 4th. Bucket is going to be good. I believe they're going to count that basket. Basket's good for Feldkamp. So at the line is Delaney Feldkamp. She will try to complete the 3-point play. And she does. A little behind on the scoreboard here, 17-9. Phantoms with the lead, 12:43 left to go. And stolen away. And wide open. Nice hustle there from Walder. Getting ready to say Brooke Feldkamp had nothing but green grass ahead of her. But Walder with a nice hustle, the back tap. End line out of bounds now for the Hawks. They trail 17-9, 12:30 left to go opening half here at the Phantom Hangar. Drive, left-hand scoop shot up and in by Molly Martin. Gonna be her first bucket of the game. Offensive rebound to Karchinski, no good. That one dug out again by Karchinski. Left-hand drive goes up with the right hand. Faith Wilder. Updating the scoreboard and missed that steal and a lay-in. No good by the Hawks on the other end. Phantoms look to push. Corner pocket three on the way, no good. Deep rebound, yeah, that's going to be a reach from behind. It's going to go on number 20, I believe. Nope, 32. So first team foul for Karchinski. First personal foul for Karchinski. Fifth team foul. So all the starters for the Phantoms have at least one foul except for Francois. Waku has two. She's on the bench. Scoop shot, no good. And the pressure there is going to draw a timeout from Chris Pere, and we will head into the huddle on this timeout. Hey, we got a nice doubleheader tomorrow, folks. This is a big one. The big thing there is Gary Whipperman is making his return back to the broadcast booth. It will be doubleheader action. Wrightstown at Waupun. Gary Whipperman, Jonathan Sippis on that call. And then on the way back from Waupun, they're going to hit up Laconia as Laconia hosts Grafton. So a nice doubleheader action tomorrow. Wrightstown at Waupun, Grafton at Laconia. Gary Whipperman, Coach Sippis, they'll have the call on that. That's going to be a great doubleheader. Make sure to tune in on your Saturday afternoon. You know, if you're out there with the Christmas, with the family, things like that, and get a little bored looking for a little basketball action, Productions W7 on the YouTube channel provides you a little entertainment away from the Fam Bam. 11:08 left to go, 21-11. Phantoms with the lead here. Hawks in a little bit of a run. They go inside. They're going to get a hook. So that foul goes on number 10, Haley Vandehei. Her first, just the team second for the Hawks. Baseline inbound here for West of Pere. They get in and quickly go over the top. Bergeron across the timeline is going to have it knocked out of bounds by Stempa. So Ella Francois will check back into the game for the Phantoms. Sideline inbound here. Bergeron will kick it back up top. Karchinski, three on the way, bottoms. They use the screen, draw the help, kick out, corner three. Got it right in front of the West of Pere bench. Sydney Wanty. Hawks trail by 10. Just over 10 left to play. Crossover from Francois, nice little drop off. Too strong. Francois on the reload. Kick out to Walder. She'll pass it up, and they're going to get a push from behind. This one's going to go on Brooke Feldkamp, I believe. Yes. Brooke Feldkamp. So she picks up her first, team third. So 1 point for Brooke and 1 foul for Brooke. And baseline inbound right in front of us. Bergen will trigger. And that one tapped away and eventually thrown out of bounds. Oh, he's going to point. No, they got to get together on this one. Yeah, clearly thrown out of bounds by number 30, Carson Stempa. Bergen will trigger the inbound again. Unable to use the screen up top from Karchinski. Nice crossover, right-hand scoop shot too strong from Francois. Stolen right back by Francois, left hand. Got it that time. In the most loving way as possible, Francois has been a bulldog so far. She's up to 6 points, and they have not been easy points. They have been well earned, all 6 of them. Here she is again. That one knocked out of bounds. Going to stay here. It'll take you under the baseline for the inbound. Berggren finds a Francois up and under. That one blocked. Saved back in, though. Alexis Fields. One-man press break, driving in. Not going to get it to fall, but going to draw the foul. Haley Vanahay with the hard take. Nick's little sister. So that one goes on Amani Ninham. That's going to be her second, team 6th. So Xavier's going to be in the bonus the rest of this first half with 8:49 left to play. Haley Vanderheide makes good on the first. And the second one up and no good. Tipped around. And you're going to stay on this end of the floor. So baseline inbound here for the Hawks. They go into Vanahay. Wide open lane. Phantom's unable to cut the gaps off. And Alexis Fields takes full advantage of it for her opening points of the game. That one tipped out of bounds and going back to Xavier. So the Hawks have been able to cut into this deficit, now trailing by 9, 8:30 left to go, opening half, and with possession. Rebound in deep corner. Fields tries again, no good, too strong, nice rebound. Olivia Newman able to rebound on the weak side, throws it back up off the glass. No good, and we're going to get a foul from behind. It's going to go on number 20, Madison Berggren. So her first, team 7th. If you're the Hawks, you don't want to be, for the Phantoms, you don't want to be giving away free throws here this early in the half. But on the other hand, all these fouls, and they're spread out pretty evenly. just Waku and Ninam in foul trouble with 2. Everybody else pretty much just has 1. And it's had some minutes here early in this one. First free throw good, second one no good, and rebound out of bounds. So team rebound there for the Phantoms. Phantom slipping ahead to Karchinski. They go all the way across court. Back to the top. Back to the right corner. Karchinski passes up the open 3. Hawks doing a nice job forcing the Phantoms in the long skip passes. That one thrown away. Fields out and running, tipped from behind by Noel Runke. A little bit of a mishandle there on the inbound by Van High. And they're going to get this foul on the ground. Still single bonus situation. Just the 8th foul on the Phantoms. But that goes against Noel Runke. And at the line is number 30, Carson Stempa. Her first point of the game. Hawks now trail by 7. And she gets it to 6. So Stempa 2 for 2 on that trip. And now the Hawks able to set up their full court pressure. Near steal on the inbound. And they're going to get a push along the sideline. Alexis Fields is going to pick up her first foul, 4th team foul. So quick inbound there for the Phantoms. Oh, for the Phantoms, Ninham started the game 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, went to the bench with those 2 fouls. Waku also with a quick 4 points, averaging 10.1 points per game on the year. She's on the bench as well with 2 fouls. So it's going to have to fall into the hands of a little bit of everybody else. Points by committee here the rest of this half. And there it is, Ella Francois. She's been filling it in as we go along here. She's up to 8 now on the evening. And Francois off to the races, has that one stripped in. Gonna say it was off the Xavier defender. Didn't go off the leg of Francois. So Francois making another bid here on the Phantom side for player of the game. So far, pretty balanced attack from the Hawks. Feldkamp has 5. And then we've got 3 for Fields, 3 for Newman, 2 for Carson Stempa, and 2 for Molly Martin. So a balanced scoring attack so far for Xavier. Little lopsided here, and they're going for the Phantoms, but that's kind of been their case. I mean, they got 5 or 6 kids that can all go off right around that 9 to 12 mark. It's just going to be a matter of time. We are going to go, just going to see if we can't get down into these huddles a little bit. All righty. So out of the timeouts, Phantoms lead 28-20, 6:14 left to go. Phantoms have led by as many as 12. The lead now down to 8. Hawks with possession. Out of the timeout. They will get some dribble drive going. Try to utilize the high ball screen there out of Van de Heij. Little Euro step there from Feldkamp. No good. Gets her own miss. Second attempt. No good either. Rebound by Berggren. Cleared to Francois. Francois. Sorry, that's Berggren up top. 3, no good. Nice crossover there from Stempa. Kick out 3. Big one if it goes, no. Rebound to Jocelyn Thompson. Walder on the left wing. Little hesitation dribble. Kick out. Francois, right hand, got it. Behind on the scoreboard. It was 28-20, now it's 30-20. West De Pere with the lead, and we're gonna get a foul on the other end. So with Wakao and Ninam on the bench in foul trouble here in this first half. Francois stepping up and kind of pacing the Phantoms here out to a 10-point lead. So that foul was on Jocelyn Thompson, her first, team 9th. And at the free throw line is Molly Martin. She missed the first and got the second. That will allow the Hawks to set up their full court pressure. A little bit of man-to-man. They whiff on the steal. Francois, right hand. And in. 12 now for Francois. Euro step through, no good. Rebound, put back, Brooke Feldkamp. The Hawks unable to get the trap there right across half court against Francois. Hard take there by Walder, a little bit of contact, no foul called. We play on. Here comes Feldkamp, drops it off to Martin, no good with the left hand. A little bit of scramble for the ball. They find a wide open Wanty in the middle of the lane, no good. Here's Walder now pushing. He's got Van de Heij one-on-one. And she's gonna draw the foul. Faith Walder, the hoop and the harm. Those are those 50-50 balls that sometimes end up deciding a game. Not going to see the direct result of that right now, but in the long run, that's a 4-point swing right now, potentially 5. Walder, free throw on the way, no good. Hustle ball on one end of the court, doesn't go in favor of Xavier. Phantoms able to corral it, race it back down the other end, and get the and one. So the Phantoms settle in now. Maybe we'll look to work a little clock here. 3:40 left to go. Opening half. And we're just tuning in. Ninham out to a quick hot start with 3 threes to start the game off and picked up 2 fouls. She's on the bench. Right in front of us, Francois buries it. Francois for 3. But as soon as Ninham and Waka went to the bench in foul trouble. Francois has stepped up and filled the shoes rather nicely. 15 points for her, and she's still out there working with 3 minutes left to go, opening half. Berggren, corner three, no good. Rebound to Feldkamp. She will push. Kick out three on the way from Katie Simon, no good. And here we come back at us. Walder. Probing, now Berggren probing. Francois with the crossover. Walder no good. Oh, tire leg three right there. Found herself a bit open, but probably having to log a few extra minutes here with the early foul trouble by West De Pere. Hawks get the dribble drive going. They'll try to use the high ball screen. Kick out three, no good. Weak side rebound is going to be Newman, and she's going to get fouled. And that's going to go on Faith Walder. So her second and team 10th of the half. So double bonus here rest of the way for the Hawks. And big decision here for Coach Pere. And walking to the scorer's table is number 3, Katie Wakow. So she will come back into the game with those 2 fouls. Maybe just look to get the blood flowing a little bit, get back into the flow of the game. So she's ready to go in the second half. Second one on the way, up and no, that one's good. So Newman goes 1 for 2 at the charity stripe, that trip. Wakow on the dribble. Berggren across the timeline, get things set up for the Phantoms. Berggren out of the left corner, back to the top to Thompson. Francois, she's been the show, here it is. Oh, the Euro step up and in. Francois. And right there, Francois with the save. No, she's going to step out of bounds. I thought we were going to have Francois on the save on the sideline, but just barely towed the sideline. And you go inside. A little bit of late foul call there from Newman. Sorry, it was Karczynski on the foul. Newman on the shot attempt. So Newman will go to the line now with 1:34 left to play. She will make the first. One more coming here for Olivia. No good. Rebound up and in by Brooke Feldkamp. Karczynski heads to the bench there with the 2 fouls. And they're going to get a little bit of a hand touch here on number 30, Carson Stempa. So that would be Stempa's first, and just 5 on West De Pere, or on Xavier. Waku will bring it across the timeline. Goes to work against Stempa. Now they get the drive going. Francois. Jocelyn Thompson into the game guarding Francois. I'd stick to her if I was Jocelyn. Now they bring the double. Kick out. Francois not going to have a heat check 3. 45 seconds left to go here, first half. Here's Francois, the runner no good. Blocked by Newman. Almost stolen away there by Berggren. but she too happened to be out of bounds. Phantoms lead 39-27 with 36 seconds left to go here, opening half. Phantoms so far been able to survive a bit of foul trouble. 3 on the way from Standish is no good. And I was looking at the wrong roster on the last defensive possession here for the Hawks. It was Standish guarding Francois. I said Thompson. Thompson is Francois' teammate. That would not be good. But right now I'm thinking about West De Pere is the only one that can get out and stop Francois. They go around the horn back to Waco. Francois will have it. Back to Berggren. And back in the hands of Francois. Back to Berggren. 3. Buries it! 42-27. Berggren at the half. Buries a 3, and the Phantoms go into the locker room with a 15-point lead. They lead 42-27. We will take a quick break, hear from our good friends at Jolly Good Soda, and we will be back with the second half. You are watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
What does W7 stand for? How did you come up with that name?
We get asked this all the time. So several years ago, my wife put together a Christmas gift for all of our kids and for her and I. And we opened them up on Christmas morning, and they were all T-shirts that said W7 on it. And I said, "What's W7?" She said, "Well, W, our last name's Wipperman, so that's W. 7, there's 5 kids, and the 2 of us make 7, and so we're W7." And so once I started doing this, we didn't have a name at first, and people were asking me, "Well, what do you go by?" And I said, "Well, just Gary." And they're like, "Well, do you have like a company name?" And so I got to thinking, like, we really need some sort of company name. And I actually went and asked her permission. You know, would you give me permission to use W7 as the name of our company? And she agreed, readily agreed, and that's how we came to be, and that's who we are.
Okay, wait, what? If you don't know W7, you don't know West Pere girls basketball. Okay. If you don't, sorry, oops. Okay, ready? If you don't know West.
If you don't know W7, you don't know West Pere.
Okay. If you don't know W7, you don't know West Pere girls basketball. I'm Bailey Baton, and W7 is for the girls.
Alrighty, we are back. Little free entertainment. A little concert there in the West of Pere Pep Band. Always good when they're in the house. So back here out of halftime, 42-27. Phantoms with the lead. Rebound and a foul. Olivia Newman with the rebound takes it coast to coast. And that foul is going to go on Katie Waka. That's going to be her third, team first of the half. And Newman up and good. So quick 3 points here for the Hawks to open the second half. Waller dribbles through the teeth of the defense. Kick out to Waka. Oh no, pass up the open three. She'll go in out a little bit with the dribble. Walder. Now back to Ninham. See if she can have a hot start to the second half like she did the first. Walder looks to drop it off to Karchinski. Nobody's there. And a reach-in foul now. See what they're going to call this on. And it's going to go on Karchinski. So her third personal, team second of the half. She'll stay in, and that's going to be her fourth right there on the body. So Nick Rodell there in the stripes on the call. Karchinski picks up her fourth, team third. So Karchinski heads to the bench. She has 8.5 points per game. Inside presence though. And now we're gonna have a foul on Francois on the rebound and the putback. The good news for the Phantoms is that is just Francois' first. Francois with 17 points here in the opening half. Leads all scores. And at the free throw line is number 10, Haley Vandehey. Gets the first. Couple dribbles, spin. Up and short, no good. That missed everything. So the lead now down to 11 for the Phantoms. They have the ball, but that miss will allow the Hawks to set up their full court pressure. That time handled there by the Phantoms. And mishandled by Berggren. Taken away there by Fields. A push, they find it. That's a nice run. Absolutely, you got to reward that. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it right there. Newman sprinted the floor. She hit that opposite elbow. She knew she was going to be open, called for the ball. And they found her. And the foul goes on number 33, Amani Ninham. So that's her third. So now the foul troubles mount. Newman converts the three-point play. And the Hawks now trail by 8. Extend the full court pressure. Berggren, 3, got it! Then high. Leaves it short. Francois with the rebound off a run, and she throws that one away. Feldkamp to a cutting Stempa, just a little too strong. But it'll be a baseline inbound here for the Hawks. They set it up. They go into Brooke Feldkamp. She throws it up, no good. Rebound to Berggren. Ahead to Walder. Walder pushes. Left hand too strong. Hawks right back at him. Boy, if you're Xavier, you got to go inside here. You can't force it. That one coming right at us. You can't force things, but you got Amani Ninham with 3 personal fouls guarding Olivia Newman. If you could pick up a 4th here, that would be huge. Go right back to her. Instead, Stempa pulls the 3, no good. Rebound to Ninham. She's out and running. Drops it off to Francois, right hand, up and in. So it was an early run here for the Hawks. Phantoms have since kind of settled down and got a bit of the lead back. Throwing away, Ninham with the steal. She's out and running again. Drops it off to Francois. Francois kicks it out. Walder, 3, no good. Rebound back to the Hawks. And what are we going to get? We're going to travel there. Alexis Fields. So some substitutes coming in here for the Hawks. Turnover allows them to set up their full court pressure. Right now, just kind of man-to-man. A little switch off there on the little bit of run and jump look. There comes the double. Nicely handling. Ninham, 3 on the way. No good. So, time on the bench has cooled her off just a little bit with the foul trouble. And jump ball. And into the game will be Molly Martin for the Hawks. So with that foul trouble, Phantoms will drop back into a little bit of half court. Ninham still guarding Newman. I'd imagine you have to go inside to that eventually. For now, it's the hoop and the harm. Delaney Feldkamp on the hard right-hand drive. Up and in. And that foul is going to go on number 20, Madison Bergeron. That's her second, and they're going to be the 6th team foul. So out of the locker room, 14:34 left to go. We've not yet had 4 minutes go off the clock, and West De Pere has already picked up 6 fouls here in the second half. Nice crossover take by Francois, right hand, no good. Rebound to Newman. Three ball, no good. Rebound by Newman again on the offensive end this time. Waku, nice job rebounding, clears to Walder. Walder pushes, 3, Bergeron, bottoms! Oh, near steal that by Bergeron, tipped. It's going to go through the hands of Martin. Possession here is going to go back to the Phantoms. Walder across the timeline, kick to Ninham. Ninham, 3, no good. And we got a fight for the rebound here on the weak side. And it's going to stay right in front of us. It was Bergeron and Feldkamp going at it. So baseline inbound. They'll go all the way up top. Yeah, it was touched in the front court. Yep, touched in the front court there and eventually picked up in the back court. So that's going to be an over and back violation. Excellent call there by the 3 men in stripes. Hawks with the ball, trailing by 14. There's Feldkamp, nice stop, reverse pivot, just a bit short. Got to give a big shout out to our main rig operator up there, Hannah Chandler from the JV squad, doing a fine job bringing you the majority of the action. Keeping things centered up tonight for us. Definitely much appreciated. She might be in the running for our player of the game person as well. So both teams came out of the locker room firing, and now we've hit a little bit of a dry spell on the offensive end of the floor. But we're going to get the 7th team foul of the half. So we got a block call, and it goes on Ella Francois. So that's her second, team 7th. Delaney Feldkamp at the line, good on the first. So 17 fouls here for the Phantoms, 12:40 left to go. The Hawks in the bonus the rest of the game. Meanwhile, Xavier, no team fouls, but West De Pere with a 13-point lead, and it will stay 13. Feldkamp leaves that short. Rebound to Ninham. She throws it away, and there's going to be the 8th team foul of the half, the 3rd on Francois. And Brooke Feldkamp now will make her way to the line. So the senior Feldkamp gives way to the sophomore Feldkamp. And that one good. Brooke now with 6 points on the night. Once again, this is a young West De Pere team. Feldkamp makes good on the second as well, 50-39. The lead back down to 11 for West De Pere. Hawks have gotten it close a couple times, but it's been threes like that. Katie Waka with the answer. Hawks right back at him. Rebound by Brooke Feldkamp, and it's a hit out of bounds, though, by Waka. Every time that's gotten down to a 10 or 11, West De Pere has been able to come up with a key three that kind of pushed that lead back to that 12-13 mark. Feldkamp now with the ball in the right wing. They'll try to go inside. Kick out, round the horn, left baseline, 3 on the way, no good. Francois with the rebound. A little bit of a 3-on-2 here in the early going. And Francois, they're going to get for a travel. No, it's going to be a foul. So, first foul of the half goes on number 11, Delaney Feldkamp, her second. And Coach Pere is going to get a timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Hey, tomorrow we got a heck of a doubleheader for you. Wrightstown heads to Waupun. That is a heck of a matchup of two very good teams and great programs. 2:45 on air, 3 o'clock tip. Gary Whipperman, Jonathan Sippis have that one. And then on their way home, they're going to stop at Laconia, as Laconia will host Grafton at 7 o'clock. Two very good games. Gary wasting no time. Fresh off the sick list, back to feeling good, and going to get 2 games in right off the bat. Then Ham corner 3, no good. Rebound to Xavier. Feldkamp brings it down, has a tough time clearing it, and it's ripped away by Walder. Francois crossover, just trying to do a little bit too much there is Ella. Nice in out crossover dribble. Carson Stempa. Here we are again in kind of that magic number, 10 and 11. The Hawks have been able to get it down numerous times. West De Pere always has seemed to have the answer to the exam. Francois splits the defense. Right-hand floater, no good. kept alive, and it's going to stay here off a leg of a Xavier defender. So Newman will check back in. Feldkamp will check out. Delaney Feldkamp, that is. And baseline inbound here for the Phantoms. And the game reset quickly for you. The Phantoms 53-41 over to Hawks. Phantoms, however, with 8 fouls here already in the second half. 3 ball no good. Hawks out and running. That one off the side of the backboard. Rebound to Bergeron. Just 1 foul for the Hawks. Kick out 3. No good from Waku. Three ball on the way, no good from Feldkamp. And coming right into the broadcast is Van High. Not yet. Player of the game interview is in about another 10 minutes of game time. And that went out of bounds. Looks like we lost our, behind the bench camera there. We'll get that squared away if we need to. For now, we're good. We've got what we need. Our main camera up and going. And you see we got a nice West Pere Phantom fan down there trying to help us out. Timeout, we might head over and get it right. And that's going to be a backcourt violation. They're going to say it went off of Walder's foot first. Of course, that'd be an inadvertent kick. And possession back to the Hawks. 9:44 left to go. This one's starting to tighten up. They've got 53-41 behind a little bit on the scoreboard. They go inside, up, and no good. Was Van High. Waku will flip it ahead to Walder. Walder across the timeline and settle things in here for the Phantoms. And they're going to get a little reach-in foul there. That one's going to go on number 5. It's going to go on number 5, Brooke Feldkamp, her second. And just the team second of the half. And they're going to get just a little sideline warning. They're going to say Brooke Feldkamp violated the vertical plane on the sideline. So warning, next one would be a technical foul, of course. Phantoms go around the horn. Station to station, that one poked away. Off and running, no foul. Rebound on the trail, and on the second attempt trail is Brooke Feldkamp. So Feldkamp, Brooke up to 9 on the night. Newman with 11. Those are your leading scorers so far for the Hawks. Francois kept things going for the Phantoms in the first half. She had 17 in the opening half, just 2 so far here in this first 8 minutes of the second half. Hawks have done a good job keeping her in check. Ninham turns it over. Off and running is Stempa. With the right hand, lays it in. Now the Hawks trail just by 8. They'll drop back into a little half-court man. And it looks like more like a little extended 2-3. Full court pressure not going to be there. And it's caused some problems here for the Phantoms in this second half. Just 2 timeouts left for West Pere. And reach in by Stempa, her second. And the third team of the half. Don't want things to slip away too much, do you, if you're the Phantoms? If you're Coach Pere with its 2 timeouts left, you don't want to give those away. Those might be gold down the stretch the way this one is headed. Hawks slowly climbing their way back into this. They trail by 8. They've trailed by as many as 17. One more pass. Ninham, corner 3 on the way. Got it! Man, as it's been all night, the Hawks get it down into a 2 or 3 possession game, and the Phantoms just have that answer, the big 3. Ninham's 4th of the night. Stempa, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Van Hey, up and no good. And we're gonna go the other way. They're gonna get a foul from behind on Haley Van Hey. It's gonna be her 2nd, team 4th. I apologize. This could be Haley's 3rd. I only had her down for 1. I missed one somewhere along the way. Thank goodness we got these nice scoreboards. So 3 now on Vandehey. About the only one really in foul trouble here for the Hawks. Full court pressure has West De Pere trying to run offense out at the half-court line. That one stolen away by Van Hey. Flipped ahead to Stempa. Looked like an easy lay-in, but it was Faith Walder from behind, chasing it down, creating a little bit of a challenge, but Stempa lays it in with the right hand. Hey, we're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. All right, we're back. We got the camera fixed right behind the West De Pere bench. I'm thinking we might need that down the stretch. 56-47 out of the timeout. West De Pere down to just one remaining. That could be an issue. Big possession here for the Phantoms. You want to capitalize out of the timeout. Francois through the contact, right hand up and no good. Hawks trail by 9 and with possession. They go inside to Van Hey. They swing it around. Feldkamp, corner 3, no good. Nice weak side rebound by Stempa. And she throws that one across the hanger. And the athletic director, Mr. Scott Eggert's going to make the long trip across the hanger. He'll pick it up. Flip it back. Yeah. And flip it back to the official. And Nick Rodell will put it back into play. He's unable to handle it. His playing days are over, needless to say. So Rodell will hand it here to Francois. Francois inbounds it to Walder. Walder will bring it across the timeline. Nearly stolen away and kept alive. That one was tipped off the official. The official's out of bounds, though, so possession stays here with the Phantoms. And they're going to get a 3-second violation. That one's going to go on number 33, Monty Ninham. And up and in, Vandehey. And the foul there is going to go on number 2. Faith Walder. It's going to be her third. And that's 10 on, or sorry, that's going to be 9 team fouls here on West De Pere. So the last 5:55, it's going to be double bonus for the Hawks. Are they going to be able to make hay at the free throw line or not? That one knocked around and falls back into the hands. No, it's not an over and back on a free throw because there's no possession established. So even though it was knocked around a couple times by a couple Xavier hands, no possession had been established. So it can go into the backcourt, doesn't matter who it hits. And that foul goes on number 10, Haley Van de Hey, her 4th, team 5th. So Van de Hey heads to the bench with 4 fouls, 5:40 left to go. West De Pere with the ball and a 7-point lead. Walder goes to the ground but kept the dribble long enough. Now to Francois. Bergeron flips it around and out of bounds, and that's going to be a travel. Yep. Francois picks it up off of the mishandle. Back to Waku, down in the corner, Bergeron. That one nearly turned over. Kick out, Waku, pass up the 3. Back to Walder. Hawks come with the kind of a little bit of a trap. Long, lanky hands of Feldkamp, gets her hands on it. And jump ball, possession's gonna remain this end of the floor. And we'll inbound right in front of us. Phantoms hang on to possession and the lead, 56-49. Three ball from Bergeron. There's that answer. Hawks had it down to 7. Phantoms push it back to 10. And on the drive, no, they're going to call the contact out top. Big call here. Is this going to go on Walder? It is. It's going to be on Walder. It's going to be her 4th. But that's the 10th team foul on West De Pere. So double bonus rest of the way. This is the rule that I talked about we need to change. Right? Who cares if they come in on the first free throw or the second one? Let's just get the kids in the game, and that way, make or miss, we can play out of the second one. We don't need a substitution. The only kid allowed to substitute in on the second free throw needs to be the free throw shooter. That's the only sub allowed. Other than that, let's play it make or miss out of the second free throw. First one up and no good from Stempa. If the Hawks want to get back into this one, they're going to have to hit some free throws here down the stretch. Stempa, just a 52% free throw shooter, misses both. Long rebound goes to Waku. Back into the hands of Francois. That one thrown out of bounds. I mean, out there you've got Walder just went to the bench, but you have Madison Bergeron and Ella Francois, both freshmen. Faith Walder out there. Very young team, learning how to win and lose and hold on to games. Way different at the varsity level than it would be down at the youth level. Stop clock games, that clock doesn't run out any faster than you want it to. Kick out 3, Ninham got it! And a lead back to 13. There's the steady presence of a senior. And a tipped out of bounds. Possession will stay here. That one turned over, but taken right back by Stempa. She's off and running. A little step through, right, left hand up and good. 62-51, 3.5 left to go. Bergeron on the shot fake. Now goes with a little step through, right hand, scoop shot. So Bergeron up to 16 now. 3 ball on the way, that one way short. Rebound to Karchinski. She picks up the dribble. Ninham leaks out, they find her wide open. Try to go to Bergeron on the left block. Had the pass knocked away. Berger now, right hand up, no good. Rebound back to the Hawks in the form of Newman. Sydney Wanty pushes the pace a little bit. Hawks do have to go. Not in desperation mode, but got to push it a little bit. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Van High. They go back inside the Newman. Karchinski, that's all she can do. Just got to let her go. That one's going to go down the other way. Off a challenging hand of Newman. So here we go, 13-point game, big possession here for the Phantoms. With the ball and the lead. Work a little clock and get the shot they want. That's stolen away though by Stempe. And the right hand up and in. I said Stempe, it's Stempa. And now just over 2 to play. Nice take by Walder. Walder with 6 on the night. 3 ball on the way, top of the key. Van Hey, no good. Rebound going to be cleared by Wako. And they're going to get a push from behind. And that's going to go on number 24, Sydney Wanty. And she will check out of the game, 6th team foul. They go in the Walder. Freshman operates against a double team. To Wako. Back to Walder. Walder on the right wing. Against the pressure from Stempa. In the short corner, back out. This is a good possession here. Walder kick out. Great hold off there. Nice job by Katie. And then flips it up to Ella. Going to forego the open threes. They know right now time is their friend. So we go to the free throw line in a bonus situation. Ninham will check out. And Ella toes the free throw line, shooting a 1-on-1 with a 13-point lead. First one on the way, no good. Rebound by the Hawks. In Newman. And nobody picks her up in transition, and she goes the full length of the court. That's a big miscommunication there by the Phantoms. Hey, coming up tomorrow, folks, big doubleheader. Gary Whipperman, Jonathan Sippis return after a 2-week hiatus. So they better be bringing their A games, and not only the first one, but the second one. Wrightstown at Waupun, 3 o'clock tip-off for that. And then on their way back home, they're going to hit up Laconia as Laconia hosts Grafton. So big-time doubleheader tomorrow night. You're going to want to tune into that, especially if you're at the family Christmas party or whatever it might be. Take a quick break, step away, pull it up on the smartphone device. Or heck, just take over the Christmas party, put it up on the big screen right in the center of the living room. Who cares about Christmas? It's a W7 doubleheader on Saturday presented by Jolly Good. But back here inside of a minute, it's going to be a double dribble by wall there. A little bit of a question there by West Pere. I didn't see the double dribble myself, but Mr. Rodell says it was. And he's a good one, so we got to go with it. 66-55, 45 seconds left to go. Newman with the ball up top, kicks it to Feldkamp. Right-hand drive, kick out, back to Newman. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Francois. And we'll take the long walk down the other end of the floor. Foul goes on number 3, Alexis Fields, her second. Team 7th. So Francois leads all scorers tonight with 19. She'll look to get to an even 20 and push it to 21 if possible. First one on the way, no good. Leaves the door open just a bit. It's open a sliver, but not much. Good no call there. And now we're going to get a timeout. Waku tried to draw the charge and fell back. Hit her head a little bit. But so tomorrow night, as we mentioned, tomorrow afternoon and night, big-time doubleheader on W7. 2:45 on air, 3 o'clock tip. Gary Whipperman, Jonathan Sippis on the call. Two very good, historically great programs in Waupun and Wrightstown will do battle in a big-time non-conference game. And then Laconia plays host to Grafton. State-ranked Laconia and Grafton. They are building, continuing to build. A great program there as well. So Jonathan Sippis and Gary Whipperman will be on that call as well. Forgo the Christmas party tomorrow. Put it on the smartphone device while you're on the couch, or put it on the big screen. 27 seconds left to go in this one. 66-57. Gotta get the scoreboard right, and there's gonna be another foul. And that's going to send Francois back to the line, trying to get to that 20 mark. Player of the game, you got to have 20 points, Ella. Got to get there, kiddo. Oh, come on. And now they're going to get Francois on the foul, maybe. Yep, that's going to be her 4th. So Francois picks up her 4th, and that's going to send Alexis Fields to the free throw line. First one is up and no good. Second one is good. So Fields goes 1 for 2 on the double bonus situation. Hawks will set up the full court pressure. 66-58. Phantoms trying to close this one out. One timeout remaining. Francois will dribble across half court. Hang on to it. See if we get a foul. Yes, all righty. All right, here we go, Ella. Numbers are in your favor, kiddo. Double bonus. First one is up and good. There it is. All righty. Francois makes good on the first, gets the 20 on the night, and pushes the lead back to 9. Second one on the way. Short left, no good. So the lead's still 9 with 11 left to go. Yeah, gonna need a quick shot. Too much time's gone off. 3 ball on the way. Short, no good. Offensive rebound. They go into Van Hay. And that's just a little ceremonial 2-point bucket putback. But the Phantoms, after 2 losses in the Bay, they respond big time. knocking off conference leading Xavier 67-60. Stick around for our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. That one upcoming. If you've been paying attention the whole time, you probably know who it is. But we'll take a quick break. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Pile in behind.
I only have one chair over here, so I need one for Ella and then one for Pere to sit out. Ella, come on over. Yeah, you grab a seat. Don't stand up. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. Hey, what's that shirt? All right. Get this little product placement a little better. All right, put the headset on.
Alrighty, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. As I said, if you're listening to the game, you kind of knew who it was. The requirement, though, was, Ella, we had to get you to 20 points. We had to get that last free throw in, you know what I mean? It was what I loved about that. You were struggling a little bit from the free throw line, and all your teammates, they had your back every time you went there. Like, you got this, you got this, you got this. But, it wasn't just that free throw and the 20-point performance. First half, you guys had Amani start out hot. She goes to the bench in foul trouble. Waku goes to the bench in foul trouble. And out of nowhere, you come. Just carrying the team in the first half. 17 first half points. Phenomenal job. And kind of staking your team to a big lead and then holding on to win 67-60. Just talk to me. Big conference rivalry kind of game a little bit here, where you find yourselves, you guys in your spot after 2 conference losses.
Yeah.
It's been a while since West De Pere has lost 1 game at conference, let alone 2. And so, what was kind of the thought coming in tonight against Xavier leading the pack?
Yeah, I just really wanted to make sure that, my team and, I knew that, we should bounce back. This is our moment, especially against our conference rival. Especially losing to Seymour and Menasha, that wasn't the best losses for us. And we did not want to lose another game tonight. And all of my teammates, they wanted to play just as hard as me, and they did. and we were just able to bounce back like we said we would in
Yeah.
the locker room.
Yeah, I thought you guys played great. I mean, so early on, walking out of the game last time, I heard Monty talking about she wanted some Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game T-shirt. I heard her talking about it a little bit, and she started off 3 for 3 from the three-point line. And I thought she was going to run away with it. Then all of a sudden, boom, here you come. Like, not so fast. Like, I want my T-shirt. I want my Jolly Good Soda too. Like, I mean, I think the fight was on a little bit, but hey, don't worry, Monty. We got a few more West Pere games, so we'll be. So we'll be back, you know, and more chances to win. And you can't win it twice. So Madison, you're out. Ellen, now you're out of the running. It's going to have to be somebody else. But so, I mean, it was only a week ago we were here, but, I mean, what's going on with this team this year? I mean, you know, how's practice? How's the locker room things going?
Yeah, like every single day to practice, like sometimes we're just like, but we always find a way to like bring that energy and finish it off strong. And we always just like push each other in practice, making sure that we're going hard and stuff like that. And then in the locker room, like Katie's got the aux like always, and we're just doing our bands. And then coach comes in, we all dial in, listen, and then we go do it out here.
Katie, we're going to play some classical music, though, in
No,
the
she's
postgame?
got Drake.
Well, I mean, we just want to make sure she might be okay. Just, maybe go with the classical.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of on 10, turn it down to 9 just a little bit if we're going with the Drake. You know what I mean? Just keep it a little mellow, headed in the weekend. But, hey, anyway. Well, you guys headed into the Christmas break here with a nice win, and I think we'll see you guys a couple more times this year. I think maybe one time over the break, actually, game against Plymouth we might have. And for sure, I think I've got that battle for the bridge, De Pere and West De Pere. So I'm hoping I can do that game. The Packers got to have the first round bye. So if the Packers get the first round bye, I'm free. I can come do it. So the Packers got to hold their end of the bargain. So you guys keep on winning. The Packers keep on winning. And we'll have battle for the bridge, which will be just across the way. But so you take home player of the game. T-shirt. Grab your. I only got cherry tonight, unfortunately. Jolly Good's got to send me some more flavors for after the Christmas break. Maybe that's what they'll deliver. I'll get in my Santa will deliver some more Jolly Good soda. That's what I need. But one final question for you guys. Everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
Hey, you've been watching W7, 100% free, 100% live, and like they said, it's always for the girls.